Full screen. Come on. There we go.
Orange Theory, let's not be interested in getting better. Let's work to get better. Here we go. Hey, Orange Theory Fitness, this is Coach Mike coming to you from Middle Georgia right here. Going to take you through a 4-minute warm-up with 5 different exercises to get that body going. First exercise, we're going to start with that knee hug. Feet just a little wider than shoulder width. Nice and tall. We're going to pull that knee on up, bringing that knee up to your chest by hugging it right there. You have yourself 10 reps. Second exercise is going to be a standing quad with a little reach. All right, going to grab that leg. We're going to reach up with that opposite hand as we pull that leg on back and reach up there. You got 10 total reps on that. Third exercise is that toe sweep. Foot is going to be up, heel on that ground. We're going to hinge at those hips, take those hands towards those toes, sweeping right underneath those feet. You have yourself 10 total reps on that. That fourth exercise is a hip hinge. YTWL. So feet just wider than shoulder width. We're going to hinge right at those hips, head in that neutral position. Retracting those shoulder back. We're going to go into that Y first. You have 5 total reps on that. We're going to go that T for 5 total reps. Into that W, hands up. Open on up, squeeze it over back. You got 5 total reps there. And then into that L. Elbows come high. We'll take those hands up and then right back down. 5 total reps of that. And then we'll end it with those body weight squats. All right, feet just wider than shoulder width. Screwing those heels in that ground. Hips go back, knees open on up. We're going to squat all the way down, tucking those hips right back underneath. You got 10 total reps on that. We're going 4 minutes here. As many rounds as you can get on in. Let's warm that body up in 3, 2, 1.
There we go. So working on all these different dynamic warm-ups. It's so much fun, guys. This is what I used to teach at the functional training facility. Orange Theory is right on with what's going on. So the only thing I'm going to pick on Coach Mike is that he has a lot of issues shifting his body weight from foot to foot. Let's try to keep ourselves stable. So when we bring that knee up and in, we place the other one down, find stability, and then lift up. Just don't let yourself rock side to side. After you get through 10, we move on down the line, 10 in total, till we get to those 5 of each. Toe sweeps are something we may not have done here in Orange Theory before. So just plant one foot and step the other foot ever so slightly forward. Right knee is slightly bent, left leg stays straight. We reach down and you should feel this stretch through the hamstring, through the back side of the leg. How do we make sure that happens? We keep the back flat. You're hinging at the hips, not bending over. If we can't get those fingers all the way down to the toe, that's fine. Just get that good stretch through the hammy. So remember those L's, we'll drop those fingers down, pull the elbows up to 90, flip those hands. When we get to the squats, regular body weight squats, a little more than halfway through the warm-up. You got about a minute left here. Let's keep moving, let's keep grooving. This warm up isn't about getting that heart rate crazy. It's more about stretching out those legs and warming up the joints after all that lower body that we did yesterday. We're also prepping ourselves for today. This toe sweep is starting to stretch out through those hamstrings for later when we do those bridges and those deadlifts. Five seconds. Okie dokes. Block number 1 of 6. We're going to have 2 rounds through 7 minutes total. We're going to work for 45 seconds and have 15 seconds of recovery of the first two exercises. Then we'll do 30 and 15 on those second 2. So what's going to happen here? We're going to start with a hand release push-up. Lower your body all the way down to the ground. Take those fingers up off the floor, squeeze through the belly, and press it all the way back up. Keeping our body in one good straight line. If we need to, we can take it down to those knees, but let's try to go ahead and be as strong as possible. As in, let's lower it down on the knees and then come up to that full plank. Change it up. 45 seconds of work. We're then going to take it into an atomic running man. What makes it atomic? We take the knee across the body. We're working those obliques. Man, she's got some torso flexibility. Good for you, Coach Lori. Again, if we need to, we step it in instead. We're then going to find ourselves coming into plank knee tucks. Jump the feet forward, jump them back. There you go. Think about jumping into that bear position. If we need to, we can tap those toes instead. Superman, we are going to take those fingers out, those heels out. We are going to lift it up, and we're going to hold. So it shouldn't be in the lower back. It should be all the way through the thoracic spine. It should be through the butt cheeks. It should be through the quads. Let's begin. Hand release push-ups right into them, guys. Down on the ground. We got 45 seconds work. I promise I'll tell you when the 45 seconds is up. Press it all the way down to the floor. Release those hands and press it all the way back up. And engage through that core. She's got a little bit of dip. We don't want to see that. That's how that lower back gets hurt. Ooh, if you didn't start your fancy watch, make sure you do that. Come on, guys, come on. In 3, 2, 1, we rest. You have 15 seconds to rest, and then we'll come into that atomic running man. Remember, we make it atomic by taking the knee across the body. In 5. And begin. Come on, guys, come on. We got just about 15 seconds. Keep up that intensity. 5. And rest. We got 15. What's next? Is plank knee tucks. Only 30 seconds of them. We're going to jump those feet closer to those hands, keeping that back flat. Think more bear position than bringing your feet all the way forward. In 2, 1, begin. Up and extend. That's halfway. Keep that back flat. Don't let yourself arch up. Keep those knees low. 5, 2, 1, and rest. We got 15 seconds, then we're going to hold that Superman for 30 seconds. Then we'll go back to the beginning. Then block number 1 will be done. 5 seconds. and hold it. So again, think about straighten your legs. How straight can you make the legs? That's how we're gonna lift those feet up just a little bit higher. Not about bending the knees, but lifting through the glutes. Reach those fingers as far forward as you can. We're more than halfway through. We're not reaching with the chin, but rolling the shoulders back to lift the chest up even higher. Squeeze those cheeks in 2, 1, relax. We got 15 seconds. Then we're going back to the beginning with that hand release push-up. Breathe, team, breathe. In 5. Let's begin. Hand release push-ups. Again, what if we can't get the full push-up on the way up, but want to work on it? So keep the legs straight, lower it all the way down to the ground. Release the hands. Now put the knees down, engage through the belly. Press up here and straighten. We break it down ever so slightly. We can start to get a little bit stronger, but keeping our good form. Come on, guys, come on. Got less than 15. In 3, 2, 1, rest. 15 seconds, guys, and we're gonna go 30 seconds of those knee tucks. You should really want these 15 seconds of rest. That breath should be important. In 3, 2, 1, begin. Oh, so sorry, it's the Atomic Running Man. I'll do burpees for you guys at the end. Ooh. Ten seconds. In 2, 1, and rest. Okay, I owe you 5 burpees, don't worry. You'll get them. We're gonna do those plank knee tucks, 30 seconds of them. If you wanna do 15 seconds of Atomic Running Man, and then you can move on, it's fine. And begin, plank tucks. Come on. Last 5, we'll get a break. And relax, we're gonna lay it down on our tummies. The last one is gonna be that Superman hold. Then block number 2 is all done. And 2, 1, lift it up. So again, it's not about lifting those heels up. It's about pressing the pelvis down into the ground and lifting at this focus point, this middle anchor between your pelvic bone and your belly button. Come on, guys, we're more than halfway through. 5 seconds to hold it. And release, nice job. Block number 2, 3, and 4. We're gonna have the same exact pattern. We're just gonna have different exercises in them. Each of them will only be 4 minutes long with 3 rounds. What's gonna happen is, Coach Bird in Tennessee, let us know. We're gonna need 2 medium objects or weights and 2 heavier ones. So we're gonna start here, block number 1. First round of all exercises is 7 repetitions, except that core move. Then we'll move to 6, then we'll move to 5. It'll make sense, I promise. Let's get to the demonstration. He's got wood. Man, I miss you guys. So he's got pieces of lumber to do his exercises with, but his mohawk is kind of darn cute, isn't it, Heather? Look at it. And mohawk is kind of cute. So We're doing a back fly. You're not bending the elbows, keeping the arms as straight as possible, squeezing between those shoulder blades. Exercise number 2, we're gonna think of this being the heavy one. So that back fly is gonna be lighter, the shoulder press is gonna be heavy. What's gonna happen is we are going in a pyramid set. We're gonna go hip hinge, reverse fly, shoulder press, hip hinge, reverse fly, and then we're gonna come down to the ground for a leg raise. We'll then go back to the beginning. Hip hinge, reverse fly for 6 repetitions, shoulder presses for 6, hip hinges for 6, and then to those leg raises. Round number 3, you'll have 5 repetitions. I guess we're sticking at 5 if you have time, but it's only a 4-minute block, so I don't expect you to have a lot of excess time. It'll make sense, but if you have questions, feel free to ask. We're gonna start with that hip hinge, reverse fly, 7 repetitions. Let's get ready to get uncomfortable and begin. Squeeze between those shoulder blades. So again, we'll alternate 2 rounds of that back fly, only 1 round of that shoulder press. So it's always going to be 10 of those leg raises. 2 rounds of the first exercise, and then 10 leg raises. We'll then go back to the beginning and we'll hit it with 6 repetitions. Remember to squeeze, guys. Don't let gravity pull those weights out of your hand. Can you pause at the top? 2 minutes down, 2 minutes to go. Just about a minute left, guys. There you go, guys. Less than 20 seconds. Don't you quit. Oh, we only have to do 5. Darn it. And 3, 2, 1. Finish up those reps if you want to. We're going to come here to round or block number 3. Same concept, 4 minutes, 3 rounds, 7, 6, 5. We'll have two new exercises and a new core move. We're gonna start down on the ground. Now's when we can make the wood jokes. Taking those heavy weights, or lighter weights, placing them across your, you can't even talk. Placing them across your hips, thrust your pelvis to the sky, enjoying the sunshine above you, keeping the shoulders flat upon the earth. We're then gonna take it into a deadlift. This is where we go heavy. You're gonna drive those hips behind you. Remember, it's like you're trying to shut a door with your derriere. We're then gonna find ourselves squeezing through the belly button and bring that back up flat and tall. Remember, the weights are gonna stay super close to those shins. So, we'll get the visualization of it. Come on, Coach Bird. Deadlift and squeeze. So again, 7 repetitions, 6 repetitions, 5 repetitions. Our core move is crunch, always 10. He's talking about shortening the distance between your rib cage and your pelvis. We're not pulling on our head like a Barbie doll. You're lifting your chin or your chest to the sky, not so much your chin. So let's go ahead and take it down to the ground. We're gonna start here with those weighted hip bridges, and then we'll take it into our deadlifts. It's a good choice, Christy. I'm with you. In 3, 2, 1, begin. Remember, we don't have a lot of time to dawdle in this block. You find yourself moving with purpose. $90 seconds already gone, guys. Friends, we got 90 seconds here. Keep pushing yourself through. Remember, we lose one rep every round. I'm terrible at that. I typically always get stuck and doing the same thing. And I get mad at myself for it. You know, everyday life. Minute 15. Less than 60 seconds, guys. And keep on working through. Close to the finish line, and then we'll have one more block just like this. $30 seconds. Nice job. 10 seconds to go, guys. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and done. So again, 3 rounds, 7 reps, 6 reps, 5 reps. Our lighter exercise is going to be a bicep curl. Our heavy one's going to be those uppercuts. When we come down to the ground, we'll have a static crunch with an over-under. So bicep curl, sun's out, guns out, hands to hips. We're then going to take it into that uppercut. So again, think about keeping those elbows high up. We're not necessarily going all the way up with that extension. It's not a big move. You guys in class usually hear me say chin to forehead. He's going a little higher than I'd like to see you, in all honesty, but he's right. It's working those lats. Always think about setting them down and forgetting them. Last but not least, we're going to lay down onto the ground, holding those shoulders up off the ground. We'll go ahead and drive it through. Those heels extending out, pressing those legs out. We're going over unders. So open, close, open, close, shoulders up off the ground. 10 in total, bend the knees if we need to. Any questions, guys? 4 minutes of fun in 3, 2, 1, begin. Sun's out, guns out, Coach Bird. Again, we go a little lighter on the bicep curls just because we know we're going to double down on them. That uppercut's a little move, guys. The weights only have to go from your chin to your forehead. One minute down. You may find yourself moving a little bit faster through this final block. It's not because it's any easier, it's just because there's less transitions. That bridge to stand up to back down to the ground, there's lots of time in between. You only have one weight choice, that's perfectly fine. Just slow down that uppercut to make it a little more difficult. "90 seconds, guys." If you get down to 5, stick it with 5. We got about a minute. Guys, we got 30 seconds. You know, and the struggle's gonna get better. Come on. And relax. Nice job. We're coming to block number 5 of 6. This is kind of going to mirror block number 1, or at least look pretty similar to it. 7 minutes of work, 45 seconds with a 15-second recovery. First 2 exercises, second 2, we'll go ahead and have 30 seconds of work with 15 seconds of recovery. So let's go ahead and get chit-chatting about the exercises. Squats, body weight squats, feet are hip distance apart, shoulders back and down, belly button to the spine. Keep that chest up. 45 seconds with a 15-second rest. Then we're going to take it to a squat with a triple pulse. I jumped. Hold on. Maybe they changed their mind. Okay. Oh, look, there's a big fat Siamese cat in the garden. Okay, dokes, 45 seconds of squats. Let's go with what the picture says. 30 seconds of squat jacks. Then we're gonna go for a 30-second squat hold. So in the middle here in my book is another exercise, which is the squat with a triple pulse, which they just never demonstrated. Okay, that's all it is. So let's get to it. 45 seconds of squats, we'll have 15 seconds of recovery. Then we'll talk about that squat with triple pulse when we get there. They just totally left it out of the demonstration. That's fun. It's okay. It's okay. Orange Theory is doing great considering what we have and what we're all working with. We are going to go for quad burnout here. So that second exercise, again, I'll talk about it during our rest. 15 seconds to breathe, relax, take a moment. Here's what's gonna happen. You're gonna sit it down into a squat and pulse it. 1, 2, 3, stand it all the way up. Sit it down, 1, 2, 3, stand it all the way up. 45 seconds here, in 2, 1, begin. Nice, guys. Again, doesn't have to be the fastest you've ever moved through those squats. As long as you feel like you're challenging your heart and challenging the body, that is great. We are gonna have 15 seconds of rest in just a few, so don't you stop for these 5 seconds. And rest, we got 15 seconds. Then we're gonna go into squat jacks. But Coach Mel, I can't jump. It's cool, guys. My knees don't let me jump right now either. You can always take it into that step jack or step squat instead. 2, 1, and again, if we need to, step it out, squat it. If you're okay with that squat jack, you got 30 seconds. In 2, 1, and done. We got 15 seconds to rest. Then we're gonna hold a squat, just a regular old squat hold for 30. Walk it out, tap it out. Guys, don't just stand still. And begin. Hold. That's all it is. It's a hold. So what's happening? Well, our quads are tired, so we're probably rocking forward and keeping those knees unprotected. So let's sit it back into those heels. The abdominals are probably a little tired, so we're getting into that Shakira Beyonce booty. Tuck your tail underneath, belly button sucks in. Sit down a little bit lower, guys, come on. And as our girl Tay Tay says, shake it off. We got 15 seconds and we'll start again. It's only 2 rounds here in this block number 5. Let's get ready for those 45 seconds of squats. 2, 1, begin. So again, in a squat, we're not reaching back with our butt. We're sitting down into that chair. So as tall as we can keep that spine is our goal here. There you go, friends. We're a little more than halfway through. 10 seconds. I'm going to that squat with a triple pulse. And after those 15, whew. Again, don't just stop cold. Move that body around a little bit. Get that blood flowing back up to your brains. Begin. We squat and we pulse. When we sit back into that squat, I want you to hold your abdominals in so tight, like you're trying to put on a pair of skinny jeans. Everything sucks in and locks in. Protect the lower back by engaging the lower abdominals. Take a peek down at those knees. You better be able to see those big toes over them. Do not let yourself rock forward into those tippy toes. 5 seconds. And relax. We got 15, we're going squat jacks. Then we got that squat hold. Use 1 more minute of squat work. Woo. In 3, 2, 1. Drop it like it's hot. If we need to, we can extend those arms out for a little bit extra balance. Again, if you cannot work on that jump, it's fine. Take it into a step and squat instead. Chest is up. Booty is tight. Come on, friends. 2, 1, and rest. 30 seconds goes by like grease lightning. Hopefully it'll feel that way when we work on that squat hold too. Walk it out, shake it out, roll it out. And begin. This is the sit. Pull your belly button in. Sit it down. You're not bending over. Eyes are out on the horizon. If you need to extend the arms out as a counterbalance, it's okay. But think about belly button in, hips underneath, weight in those heels, shoulders back and down. In 2, 1, and done, guys. Block number 5, thing of the past. We got 1 more block, and then we'll go ahead and we'll go with that finisher. It'll be fun. So we're now going to combine a bunch of those exercises here for 5 minutes of work. We're going to go 30 seconds, 30 seconds, and 30 seconds with 15 seconds rest in between. So what's going to happen here? Coach Mike from Georgia. We're going to find ourselves in that triple pulse to a squat jack. Do we see the difference? Feet now hop together. 30 seconds. We'll then roll right into a push-up to atomic running man to knee tuck. I'm just going to let you guys watch it because, you know, sometimes it don't make sense even if I use all the right words. So push up to atomic, 1 across, 1 across. Jump your feet in, jump your feet out. That is 1. Again, you're not counting, it's just 30 seconds of work, so just keep repeating over for the 30 seconds. We'll then go right into a boat hold. You'll sit your booty down on the ground, shoulders back and down, balancing on the sit bones. The legs are out. If you want to make it tricky, we'll straighten those legs. We'll talk about it when we get there. We'll then have 15 seconds of rest. We're going to do it again, 3 total rounds through. Any questions, guys? Let's get ready to get into that triple pulse to a squat jack. 3, 2, 1, begin. Come on, you're just using words, Coach Mike. Let's go. There we go. That's halfway, guys. Okay, down on the ground, we got that push-up, we got that atomic mountain climber, and we got that knee tuck. we need to, we can always take it to a kneeling push-up. You can always step instead of jumping those knees in. Come on, we got 5. And turn it over, balancing on those sit bones. Legs are out, arms are out. If we need a little bit of assistance, take the hands to the backs of the thighs, roll the shoulders back and down. In a boat, do, 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 do. We're in a boat, do, 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 do. You guys are doing fantastic. We'll get rest in 5. And relax. We got 15 seconds. Go ahead and stand it up. We'll go for another 90 seconds of work. We'll take a break. All the things combined. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Come on, guys, come on. We got 5. Down on the ground, we got those push-ups. We got those atomic mountain climbers. We have that knee tuck. More than halfway through. In 2, 1, boat hold. Second to last one. As long as you can keep the shoulders back and down, if you want to get fancy with your boat, you can straighten one leg. You can straighten both. The minute you start to round, you need to bring it down. 15 seconds. And relax. Ooh, we have 15 seconds and we're gonna do it again, the final round, and then we'll hit that finisher. Ooh. Stand up. And begin, come on, this is it, last round, guys. Five seconds. Down on the ground, push up, atomic mountain climber, knee tuck. Fantastic, guys, come on. And just about 5 seconds. We'll come into that final boat hold. And hold. Come on, chest is up. Got 15 measly seconds. And relax. Nice job. I'm gonna go ahead and pause this, stop sharing it. We're gonna talk about this finisher. So here's the deal, honest engine. These finishers that are set up for this weekend, they are only given, sounds so poshy here, they are only given to the coaches who have the fit books for these mini workouts. So it's not on anywhere, it will not be posted anywhere. So unless you end up doing a live workout either on Instagram or Zoom with a coach who has one of these books, you would never see them, which is why I want to do Sundays with you, because otherwise we wouldn't see it. So here's the deal. 10 minutes of fun. we're gonna work in an ascending and descending ladder. We are going to have a walkout to a push-up. I know we just did a lot of push-ups, but think about how sexy this area is gonna be. Nobody likes this hanging over their bikini, so let's tighten it up. We're gonna take it out into a walkout. We'll have one push-up. Walk it back in. And then we're gonna go for 15 jumping jacks. 1, 2, we can take step jacks instead. We are then gonna take it into that walkout. We now have 2 push-ups. How many jumping jacks do you think we have? 14. We then have 3 and we have 12, so on and so forth. Our goal is to get to our 15 push-ups and 1 jumping jack before the 10 minutes is up. Anyone have any questions? Are you guys as excited as I am? No? It's okay, I love you anyway. Amanda's excited enough for you, Cece, don't worry. Jill's stoked, she's grateful to have us. Let's get ready, let's get started in 3, 2, 1, walk it out. You got that push up. Walk it back in and you have 15 jumping jacks. If at any point you have no idea what round you're on, don't ask me, I'm a terrible counter. Just guess and keep moving. Maybe count someone else's reps. Your goal, guys, again, is to get through all 15 rounds. Come on, team, come on, keep it moving, keep it grooving. If you're having trouble remembering the count, it should always add up to 16. So if you just did 6 push-ups, you gotta do 10 jumping jacks. Checks to know where Coach Mel is in the sequence. Whew. Not gonna lie, I really loved the 1 push-up to 15 jumping jack ratio. I don't really like where it's going the other way. Nor can I count. You get all the way through, you're done so. Just lay on the floor or point your camera at me so I know that you're not dead. Just resting. Come on, team, come on. Either way, there's less than 5 minutes. I'm at 10 minutes up, whether you're down the ladder or up the ladder, continue, depending on how you see it, you are done. Come on. You got this, team, you got this. I'm not saying those push-ups are as pretty as the first one, but you guys are doing amazing. Keep digging. Find that into
I'm at 11. I can't do it anymore.
3, 4, 5. Come on, buddy. Let's go to 12. That's where I am too. Let's go. 4 minutes. If you need to, you take a kneeling push-up. Or just call 911. It'll take a little while. You got time. Come on. Come on, guys, come on. Lucky number 13. Who else is with me? Let's go. Man, just gotta let the cat in. I see how it is. Come on. 3 minutes, and then no matter what, this block is over. Again, bang them out on your knees if you need to. Oh, 3 jumping jacks. That's really tough. Woo, I'm tired. Come on. Are you done, Z, Amanda? Hot damn, girl. Okay, we're using Amanda as our motivation. We got this. Let's get the rest of the way through. As you finish up, unmute, let us know.
Those were some real ugly push-ups at the end.
It's okay. That's how you know the struggle's real. Okay. 14 done. Well done. Well done. Nice job. You got this, CC. Beautiful effort. Guys, some of this is maybe our last round. 90 seconds. Dig with whatever you got.
Well done. Whew.
Guys, so close.
Balls to the wall done.
Hot damn. Oh, oh my goodness. You got this, Jill. Almost there, sunshine. Misery loves company. Let's hang out with Jill. Everybody hold in a squat. Come on. Oh, look at that. She's done. Everybody finished? Yay! Look at that. And we still have 40 seconds to spare. Holy crap, guys. Give yourself a pat on the back. Ooh, Nelly. Oh, big deep breaths. Shake it out. That was a good one. Not gonna lie. I'm glad we got to do that finisher, guys. Cece, if you're going for the extra 40 seconds, you technically have 3, 2, 1, and done. So let's go ahead and stretch it out. Inhale, circle sweep arms all the way up. Exhale, swan dive all the way down. Tuck the chin to the chest, let the upper body hang heavy for just a moment. Roll everything up one vertebrae at a time. Arms come out, palms face in, big breath in. Exhale, sweep it back. Fingers reach towards the wall behind us. Bring it around. We're gonna cross the right arm over top of the left. We're gonna bend the elbows. If the backs of the hands are what comes together, that's okay. If we can, we take this right arm, wrap it around, and find the left palm in our eagle arms. Press the fingers up to the sky. Squeeze the elbows together. Feel that opening through the upper back. Release it out. Palms face away. Thumbs are down. Exhale, sweep the arms back. Release it out. Left arm on top. Wrap those palms around. Squeeze the elbows. Roll the shoulders back and down. Press the palms towards one another. Release it out. Inhale up. Exhale, dive it down. Hands are going to come to the ground. Fingers to the floor. Bending those knees. Step the left foot back. The left knee comes to the ground. Right knee back. High knee meets heels. Child's pose. Walk both hands over to the left-hand side, gluing that right hand down. Cap the left hand on top and pull that right butt cheek over and away. Bring it back through midline. Walk the hands to the right. Left hand as far away as possible. Pull the butt cheeks and the shoulder away from the palm. So again, that finisher technically isn't until Sunday, and no one's supposed to know about it. So you guys can feel part of an exclusive club. Hi. Walk it back through midline. Drag those hands in, finding that all fours position. Go and extend the left leg out behind, grab onto the ground with the toe and press back into that heel. Feel the stretch through the calf. Shift it forward, bringing that left knee to meet the right. Right leg extends out, press that heel to the ground. Bring that right knee to meet left. Go ahead and sit that high knee down once more. Slide those arms forward, finding that child's pose. Shoulders over wrists into our kneeling plank. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, drop the heels, downward facing dog. Roll the shoulders back and down. Point the armpits towards the floor and feel the shoulder girdle setting and positioning itself to keep your body stable. Belly button in. Bend the left knee and drop the right heel deep to the ground. We're gonna switch, left heel down, right knee bends. Let's lift up on both sets of tippy toes. How high can you lift and stretch out the bottoms of those feet? Exhale those heels all the way back. One foot step at a time. Let's walk ourselves up to those hands. So come out of the shot. Let's go ahead and roll it up one vertebrae at a time. When we reach the top, inhale, circle the sweep those arms all the way up. I know you can't see me. I'm not doing anything fun, I promise. Look up to the sky. Exhale, hands down to the sides. Round of applause for yourself. Round of applause for your neighbors. You guys killed it. I know I held you a little extra long. I'm sorry if those of us have to run away. It's okay. We'll take a quick picture. And you guys can have a beautiful rest of the day. Me too, Rachel. That's why I put a headband on. The hair, it's getting out of control here in the vid. It's right. I have the like woos. Okay, dokes. Smiles. You guys are beautiful. I love hanging out with you. Tomorrow morning is Saturday morning, so we'll be doing this at 8:30. You guys are beautiful. I'll see you later.